welcome to another live stream. Please do like and post comments, and if you like roleplay games, then subscribe. Okay, just haven't done this for 10 days, so I'm just getting my bearings again, excuse me. Okay, wow. Oh, right, I think we're on the wrong save here, actually. It's no, don't want to save it, I want to load it. Okay, so bear with me. Okay. View in the live control room. Okay. Sorry, this is boring to watch me setting this nonsense up. Just bear with me a minute. Okay then, let's see, which save was it? Whatsoever a man soweth. Oh boy. Truth is, I can't remember where we were. 10 days. So our last live stream was fulfilling Olgierd's last wish. So we'd just broken out Borsodi's house, and we took it to the stranger. We're not going back that far, are we? So 10 days ago, that was the 8th. So have I got a save from the 8th? It's got to be the 7th, right? Basically, I only just made it here for 6:30 because I've been doing some DIY. And you know, it's ever optimistic. You always think you got loads of time. And then, yes, I remember now. This is where we were. Right, excellent. Yeah, so you always just think you got loads of time. And I've come in from the garden and got myself a shower, and I thought, right, yeah, I'll go live at 6:30. And then before you know it, it's 6:25, and you haven't set up your computer or anything like that. So sorry about that nonsense, but we're now in the game. We're back. Fantastic. And I've been looking forward to this. I have missed this. 10 days was my last live stream, and God, I've been so busy on refurbishing the house. But just basically 10 days is because about a week ago, well, actually it was Friday before last. So what's that? That's like 9 days ago. Yeah, I started to rip up my old patio with my brother, and we spent 4 days just putting that down. Didn't quite get it done, so I took some time off work, and I finally had it done by about 9:30 on Wednesday night. And I've been cleaning up and just trying to get the house together since then. So I haven't even turned my PlayStation on in that time. So yes, great to be back. So right, tried to remember the menus. I came in here to fix my weapon. That was it. King Foltest Mask, the likeness of the murdered king of Temeria, Foltest. Oh, of course, we were wearing that when we were going after Borsodi's house, weren't we? So, right, just need a journeyman's weapon repair kit. Excellent. Use that on which one is it? It's knackered. That one. Hey, hang on a sec. Let's just raise the screen a little so I can see it over my mic. That's a bit better. Is the camera good and central? There you go. That's a bit better. Let's have a look at the quest. I'll remind myself where we are. Right, I don't want to touch blood and wine yet. So, whatsoever a man soweth, meet Olgierd's man at the Alchemy Inn. Having completed all of Olgierd von Everic's wishes, Geralt went to the Alchemy Inn, where he was to meet with the Ataman's representative. Sweet. So, I tell you what, right. We've got an undiscovered location. We've got to go and look at that, haven't we? Of course we have. I wonder if there's anything else in here worth looking at. I mean, I remember I did look around here. Yeah, I did have everything scouted out around there. And there was the dog and the black dog and the black cat. That's right. They were friends with the lady. That's it. We saved her from her suffering, didn't we? Oh, and I remember now. I said I was going to get rid of these glasses. I've had some fun with them, but actually, I just don't think he looks as cool. He does not look as cool without with those glasses. So, look at this. I'm going through all the wrong menus. I'll get back. I'll get it back. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll get back into it. Oh dear. Glasses, unequip. There we are. Looking cool again now, buddy. In fact, did we pick up anything cool from that last... Oh, the caretaker's spade, I remember. Damage dealt returned as vitality. That could be cool. An Ophiary killage. Yeah, that's pretty good. The wooden sword is a nice little keepsake. And a velen axe with a level of 41. It's been a while since I came across any items that I wasn't able to equip due to being too low level. That's cool. What's this then? An ornate robe. It's alright, but it's not as cool as my Witcher gear, is it? Ornate robe and boots. Okay, I think I'll probably stash those. They look like maybe they're a unique item. Just checking here that I'm looking at the correct stream, because there's this issue where I can schedule a stream and you'll see that on my page, but then when I go live from my PlayStation it won't link to that scheduled live stream, so I essentially have to kill the scheduled live stream and start a new one. And right now I'm looking at my computer and I'm not entirely sure whether I'm watching the analytics for the scheduled one or the one that's actually rolling right now. Okay. I can tell you that I am. In fact, I best just do a sound check, hadn't I? Just bear with me a moment. Yes, excellent. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to have a quick look around here, make sure that we haven't missed anything. gotta be pretty thorough in this game. It will, it hides things everywhere. Can we jump up there? No. Can we get back in the front door? We can. Now, did I get everything out of here? Can you hear that? I think I can hear her crying. That's so sad. That's it. That's it. Yeah, nice one, Geralt. She shouldn't be crying though, because we ended her suffering, didn't we? We saved her. Oh boy, and this is a room where we had that, oh man, that fight where I couldn't figure out how to kill her. There's some funny noises in here. Ah, look at that. There you go. Something that I missed. Worth coming back for. Although a pipe and water isn't really worth it, and a bit of beer, a burned sweet bun, that's definitely not worth it. Okay, well I think I'm pretty sure now that I haven't missed anything. Quick look around reminded me where I am, and we can get on now with going and finding that undiscovered location. Ah, look at that. Oh, no, it is open. I was just thinking the garden's locked. Right, and I remember I did have a good look round in the garden after the last mission. Now, which was the way out of here? Oh, that's it. There's a hole in the wall. Okay, right, I'm just going to open this drink. I love these. Bundaberg. That's I'm not sponsored by Bundaberg. Just FYI. I just like them. Cheers. Yummy. Okay, so we're gonna run around the left side of the estate. Whoa, look at that. The sun is shining. What can we expect? You can expect me to get my ass kicked because I can't remember the buttons. Okay, it looks like there's a bit of a climb. That sun is really off-putting. Uh-oh, gonna slide down the hill. Okay, let's climb to the peak. I can hear something. Oh boy, I guess that's what the undiscovered location has got for us. So, let's get a Quen shield on. Boosh, and then drop a save. Yeah, that's got to be what we're here for, isn't it? Okay, yeah. A wyvern. A good old wyvern. Been a while since I fought a wyvern. Let's burn him. Let's try a bit of Igni. He's taking some killing. I mean, damn. He is pretty hard. Level 34. Okay, let's Quen up. Igni, mate. He did. Okay, that he was harder to kill than I expected him to be, so I guess he's a little bit more leveled up than I'm used to. So let's just check that I've got the right weapons equipped and things like that. Yeah, I've got the right weapons. My master-crafted Forgotten Wolven gear. My trophy, 15% bonus gold. Yes, everything is equipped as it should be. He was just a bit hard, obviously. Right then, what do we have up here? Oh, excellent, a new fast travel post. Very handy. I can hear. Oh, there's another one. What's in here then? That's an unusual shaped thing.
Draconid nest. Need to destroy it.
Ah, right, okay. A Draconid. Is that a wyvern? Is wyvern a Draconid? Is that what that was? Anything else up here? Seems to got a fast travel point and a monster nest and an undiscovered location. Was that one just for the wyvern? Yeah, I guess so. Bear with me just a second. I have forgotten something. Awfully sorry, back in a second. Awfully sorry. Right, where were we? I believe we were on our way to see old Geard's man at the Alchemy Inn. Whatsoever a man soweth. That's right. Mirka Morinova. Hi. Thanks for joining us on the stream. Looks like the analytics aren't working properly, but good to see a comment. At least I know that. At least I know you're out there. Okay, so we've just found this place with the wyvern, and it's got a fast travel point, which is very convenient because we're on our way into Oxenfurt now. Okay. Hi Mirka, thanks for posting. Nice to see you in the stream. Okay, we're off to Oxenfurt. There we go.
One drink all I had.
Always seem to be here at night, don't we, when everybody's falling about drunk.
2 pints, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir,
Rude.
a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt, over here.
Oh, Gaunter O
Boy,
Dimm.
wait he looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. More treats.
Nice trick, Gaunter.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
You actually control time, or is this just some conjurer's trick?
What difference does it make?
A big one.
Let us say, time has always fascinated me. So I taught myself how best to use it.
Why time of all things?
Geralt, there are 4 dimensions. Length, width, height, and time. What would you have me fall in love with? Width? Come now.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O Dimm. also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
Yeah, like a naughty genie where you ask for something and then they give it to you in a backhand way, so something bad happens to you. Yeah, how noble of you.
That'd be downright noble if you didn't always demand something in return.
Law of the market. I was not the one to coin the phrase, nothing comes free.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate.
Oh, God.
Yet I still need you.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, because we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Lilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well, and once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
Oh, man.
What the devil? Why is
Poor
there a
bastard.
fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Lilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Lilvani's temple, got it?
It's a commotion. There's a man with a spoon in his eye.
Your friend, the medic, she were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Folk, did you see?
No stranger to the
Bloke
bottle, eh?
literally dropped dead.
He were there, alive, a moment ago.
Blind drunk he was. Maybe he fainted.
Fainted.
Maybe he fainted with a spoon in his eye.
No wonder so cursed
Witch
an ex.
hunters will see to you.
He's got flies over him already. Or maybe he had flies buzzing around him before he was dead. Because he was
My
stinking
body on
minger.
3 pillars.
Good for your health.
Okay, right, let's look at our updated quest. So, optional, talk to Shani, and then meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani. Well, we'll talk to Shani, obviously. We can't miss out any bits of the quest. Where is she? Excellent, she's nearby. Here in Oxenfurt. Right then, let's go for a walk.
Feisty, eh?
If you say so, boss.
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
Naturally.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have.
She's a
But I
medic,
didn't want
Geralt.
to.
She doesn't say no
Treating
to...
the ill and wounded, it's my calling.
It's her
No
calling,
place I'm needed
exactly.
more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
Someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me. You know that.
We're finally going to
Please,
get to see
and I'll have
inside
to
the
patch them up.
academy.
Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
Free and easy doesn't sound likely, Shani. We're not used to free and easy. Character entry, Professor Shakeslock. You old poor soda, you dirty sly character, I remember now. Killed by his brother. What was his brother's name? I've forgotten. Horst? Yeah, Horst Borsodi. Killed him, killed his brother, Iris, and that of course is the lady that we saved. I mean, we ended her suffering. We could go ahead and say that we saved her. Professor Shakeslock. Right, here we are. Geralt was racking his brains for a way to defeat Master Mirror when Shani came to his rescue. She knew of a professor from the Oxenfurt Academy who had spent years scrutinising every manifestation of black magic, and surely would be able to help. Unfortunately, the witch hunters had decided the professor's knowledge was best used for their goals, and their goals only, and had placed guards outside his home. Officially, he was a free man, but in reality, no one entered or left the house without their permission. Alright, okay, so, yeah, like Shani said, we'll have to be crafty, find a way in there. The black cat and dog, I liked these. I really wanted them to become some kind of, like, followers. I mean, look, it was so cool running around with this black dog and cat. Oh well, wasn't to be. Okay, is there anything worth looting in here? Diary of a fire swallower. Yeah, we've read that one. Not many books we haven't read now, to be honest. Famous Redanian dynasties, I believe I've read that one. E. von Igrid. The dynasty's founder, Stephen von Eigrid, was a simple huntsman. He was knighted by Heribert the Quarrelsome in thanks for saving the life of Prince Visimir, late King Visimir II, known as the Just. Dynastic estate, Blaviken region, Huntington Manor, incorporating the largest ballroom in Redania. Dynastic beast. This isn't making a lot of sense. Bit of a long read, that one. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me, so I'll spare you that one. Anything else in here, Shani? Ooh, what's this? A wedding invitation. That would be the wedding that we went to, wouldn't it? Let it be known that their children, having grown to share the most profound and noble of sentiments, and having decided to seal that bond in hallowed rites, in keeping with ancient custom, the parents of Aldona Lamch and Jonas. He was, he wasn't very happy with what we were saying there. If you don't recall, then have a look at some of my shorts that I've created from the wedding. Yeah, Geralt was, he was, what's the word when a ghost takes over your body? Whatever it was, the ghost of Olgierd's brother, Vladimir, that was it, Vladimir, possessed, there you go, that's the word. So Vladimir possessed Geralt, and he was hilarious. Okay, so that was such a good stream. That was at that wedding. I loved that. That was such a laugh. What else we got in here? Anything else interesting, Shani? Mutton? Not really. Okay.
So how are things at the academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
Right, and I think this could be quite a cool place. Wow. Judging by the big pile of books there, that they're probably getting ready to burn. Yeah, it looks a bit fascist, doesn't it?
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in.
That's the spirit, lads.
Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
You're right with an earshot
Ian.
of the guards. He just telling Geralt that she'll sneak him in round the back. Like, look at that. We're right next to the guards. Yeah, really sly, Shani. Due to the ongoing hostilities, all faculties and departments of the Oxenfurt Academy have been closed and the institution's privileges revoked. The student body is hereby conscripted into the Redanian army. What? Jesus, imagine being a student and they're like, right, you're a soldier now. Wow. With exceptions granted only to philosophers whose constitutions make them unfit for any practical activity whatsoever, as well as medics and herbalists. who are required to report to the field hospital at once. Long live King Radovid. He's dead. He's dead. Right, locked. Okay then, so let's figure out how do we get round here now. Let's follow the minimap. That'll show us. Let's have a quick look, because I might just be able to. Yeah, shall I just jump off the bridge here and just sneak a quick left? Is it much of a drop? Oh Jesus, it is a drop. Right, okay. Yeah. Mind you, unless I drop into the water, am I alright? Can he? Does it hurt if you drop into water from a great height? Well, I'm gonna try it, haven't I? Right. So let's. Oh, no new save slots. Interesting. Okay, so now I've saved it. Let's. Yeah, he's alive. He swims really quick, doesn't he? I'm guessing this is our spot. We're not very good at being sneaky, are we? So, right, yeah. That's it, right, so... Quen Shield, save, and let's... Oh, they're drowners, of course.
Come on.
I just assumed it would be some Redanian guards. Avast! Ooh, red mutagens. I love me some red mutagens. Right then, this is where Shani was going to let us in. Ah, yes, there we go.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Okay, right, we're inside the academy. And I want to look at the quest. So, optional, enter Professor Shakeslock's house. And that's what we're going to do. Right, we're going to have to be careful here. There's a couple of guards over there. It looks like there's a couple of guards. Oh, okay. That's so annoying. I just want to be able to jump over the sodding wall.
Watch his whirling!
Did that guy just say, watch his whirling? I mean, it is pretty deadly. Oh, you! Jesus. Damn. it that arrow that took all that health? Was I supposed to be able to sneak past those guys? Oh, dimeritium. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if I was ever going to be able to sneak past those guys. What do we have here? Nice. Can't climb up anymore. This is. It looks like this is it. Uh-oh. Right, bugger. Okay, let's go find that rope again. There we go. Okay, so there's nothing up there. What's that? A man holding his own head. It's an interesting statue. What's up there? Phosphorus. Okay, well there's a lot of climbing to do here. I'm going to go back. Let's go and have a look in Professor Shakeslock's house.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Of course it's locked. Right, so I suppose this is where we've got to start climbing then and find another way in. Are any of these other buildings unlocked? No. Locked, locked, locked. Right, so I guess I was going the right way in the first place then. What's in here? Locked. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right, we're going to bit of a giveaway using an R. Yeah. Ooh, cutscene. Okay. Assume I was meant to do that then. I made a right old mess in here, haven't I?
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
The conjunction of the spheres. Scholars have many vices. Possibly the worst among them is a tendency to describe the simple in unnecessarily complex terms, to dress the plain in the garb of false learning. The conjunction of the spheres might serve as an excellent example of this. This name, so mysterious to a commoner's ear, could be replaced with a much simpler alternative. When the worlds collided... Oh, hang on, no, I've read this. have a look at this one.
Shattered
Broken
mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream.
Or maybe you're Ard? As you blasted your way through the door?
Julian Alboco's Lesser Key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Didn't mean to do that. What was that we just collected? Was it this? Gillian Alboco's Lesser Key. The essence of evil is to cause suffering. There exist many varieties of suffering, from common corporeal pain through the rarefied torment of the psyche to deep wounds dealt to the soul. Whence then does evil arise? Does it appear on its own, or does it only spread when conditions are ripe? And finally, the most important question, how can evil be defeated? Most believe evil has always existed, for none remember a time when it did not. Yet is that sufficient proof? I dare to doubt it, for I am a scholar, and the essence of scholarship is to question all hypotheses until they have been rigorously proven. The appearance of evil is closely tied to the existence of good, its opposite and antithesis. Good without evil is dimensionless and therefore imperceptible. Evil, then, is an integral part of our lives. Well, of course it is, isn't it? Evil wears many faces and appears in many different forms. One of them wears a skin of flesh. This evil, incarnated as man, travels the world, sowing death and suffering. Such evil is devious and difficult to discern. We usually only note its presence when it is already too late. In my scholarly wanderings through the myths and legends of a great many cultures, I've come across descriptions of a certain individual which all display a striking similarity. I do not mean in terms of this individual's outer appearance or name, but of his modus operandi. This evil works through trickery, tempting at first with the offer of something seemingly good. The price one must pay for this object of temptation, however, is enormous and non-refundable, and the promised good often contains horrifying hooks and treacherous traps. Beware, then, of any who promise the impossible, for such can only be delivered through the machinations of evil. Which sums up our Gaunter O Dimm nicely, doesn't it? God, what a mess in here. It's a creaky old building, this one. It sounds like we're on a ship.
Franco? Is
Oh,
that
hello.
you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How do you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't whisper or anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O Dimm.
Oh boy.
Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant. But not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O Dimm is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years, in many cultures, under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O Dimm, at times Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims, and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts, which drive their parties to madness.
Sounds familiar.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O Dimm is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O Dimm, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O Dimm delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O Dimm acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O Dimm? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O Dimm grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O Dimm at his own game.
Meaning?
O Dimm wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O Dimm left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
What the... Jesus. Well, you were useful for one last time, bud. Key to Professor Shakeslock's home and Professor Shakeslock's journal. How interesting could the journal be of a man who's been living inside a circle for as long as he has? My notes and observations, Professor Shakeslock. The circle O Dimm created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. This is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. He's in that circle for a month, poor bastard. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me Daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O Dimm has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Emily give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke, soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Jesus! Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the rooms. Jesus, I think I would have done before a year. I mean, I bet he must have stank. I mean, there's no shower. inside that circle. Stinky old bastard. Okay. Right, well there's the ladder I used to get in. Meet Olgierd at the Temple of Lilvani. Is that all we get to see at the Academy? Maybe that's just all we see for now. So where is the Temple of Lilvani? I should have looked whilst it was in the map. Ah, okay, we need to go on a little journey. We'll fast travel to Bennick and take a walk over from there. Right then, where's our nearest fast travel? Okay, so we can jump into the water and get ourselves over to the Western Gate, I suppose. Mind you, I didn't check these doors over here. Is there anything else to see? Locked. And locked. Oh. What a shame. Okay, right, that's going to be a bit of a climb up there. I can't remember if there's a way up through the wall here. This is where we came to meet the chef, and we bribed him to poison the soldiers' supper, didn't we? There you go, we can get up here. Drops a good one. And we're off to Bennick. Let's have a quick look at the quests. Ah, there might be something here to do with Shani. Shani said in our last dialogue with her, she said, come by the house. She still has some packing to do. So, actually, I think I'm just going to drop by Shani. Just in case there's cheeky little hidden bit of footage, or, you know, some dialogue with Shani.
Your kind spreads disease.
Crawl back under your rock.
I can remember where she lives. Yeah, so we've come out of the pub, we turn left. Yeah, that's it, she lives over here.
Oh, I've had enough of living.
The doctors, yes, of course. Right then, Shani. What's going on, bud? You okay?
Yes, girl.
Oh, and there's a game of Gwent with her. Yes, excellent. And some new dialogue. I'm glad we came back. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to nip for a wee quick. Sorry. Sorry about that. Right then, these last years, where have you been? What have you done?
Finally some time to talk. Tell me where you've been, what you've done since you left Vizima.
You mean after you left Vizima with Triss? Well, the peace was brief, but I used it well. Went back to Oxenfurt, completed my doctorate, then I believe I did time in every field hospital and medic's tent north of the Yaruga.
Never could stand to be idle.
I'm not a witcher. Not likely to live 150 years. My time's much shorter, so I try to use every bit wisely.
Always did know what you wanted.
True. Nothing's changed in that sense.
I wonder if we can get a unique card off her. I haven't played Gwent in ages.
You know, been wanting to ask you something.
Ask me now.
Just curious. You ever play Gwent?
Oh, Geralt. Geralt. Of course I play. What else is there to do come evening when one's among soldiers? Come on, let's lay them out.
I'm going to go with my good old reliable Northern Realms. I really should start playing with some of the other the other card sets, but I just know where I stand with the Northern Realms. Just checking I haven't got any new cards that I'm not aware of. Nope. Right, okay. And the Siege Master is my favourite leader, so right, let's go. And I'll trade in, or redraw, sorry, the weather card. Oh, that was a nice swap. I'll keep the clear weather and the commander's horn. It's a pretty good set of cards. I wish I had more spies. I think we'll trade in Triss in the hope of another spy. Come on, give us another spy. 2 clear weather cards. Got it. That was a rubbish redraw. So we'll start off with our spy. I was really hoping that would have given us another spy. All we can do now really is just try to win each round and see if we get lucky. Let's see how good she is. Oh no, there we go. She's got another spy now. So she's going to have 2 more cards than us. This is going to be very difficult to win. Very difficult indeed. Okay, I need to be a bit clever here. What are we going to do? So my leader card will give me a morale boost on the siege cards. So I could use this one now on my archers. Yeah, I'll do that. You watch her pull out a Scorch now. Okay, standard card. She's still got to play a spy yet. Oh boy, I potentially should have just thrown this. And you watch, she'll just she'll scorch me when I try and use these siege cards in the next round. Oh god. Oh, that's had me. That has had me. One last chance. And that's it. That's out. That's all I can do there, really. These two cards, with the so together they'll be 16 each, 32, and then I'll use my leader card to boost that, so I'll get 64. And if I'm lucky, I can win a round with just those two cards. So I can't afford to use anything else in this round. So I'll throw this round and hope for the best. I should have thrown the round at the bloody start. There you go. And now she gets 2 new cards. Okay, so she's got. Hopefully, we get a. Do we get a new card to start the round? No. Right. So the Northern Realms perk. Sometimes we get to start each round with a new card. And she's had a medic card. So not only did she have more cards than us, but she's had a medic card and she's managed to get 1 back as well. So nothing left for us to do but play our 2 catapults. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, she's passed now, and I'm going to end up using these 2 with nothing else left to play. Okay, right, well, all I can do is play that. Okay, come on, give me something good. Right, so it'll be 1 round each, but I've got no cards to play in the next round. So let's come on, give us something good. Give us a card. Yes, it's a 4. So unless I can win the round with 4 points, she's had us. There you go. It's all over. Let's just play the rest of these cards. See what she's got. You get 20 points. Well done, Shani. Shani, you beat us fair and square. I started that with a horrible set of cards.
You actually stink at this. Worse than an enema tube, in fact.
Need to demand satisfaction for that insult. We'll have to play again.
Stink worse than an enema tube. Quality insult, Shani. I'm going to beat you this time now.
For a round of Gwent.
I should think so.
Come on, give us a better set of cards now. Don't really want too clear with the cards, so I'll trade one of them in. Oh, I've got my 2 Gaunter O Dimm cards, that's nice. Oh, wicked, and two Grinford Reavers. Okay, some better cards this time. No spies though. Some spies would be very useful. Let's see, do I want to redraw any of these? These are all pretty good. Wind up. Vernon Roach, you're taking a hit, I'm afraid. What did that give? That gave me a Scorch card. Well, not a Scorch card, but whatever that dragon is that has the Scorch effect on the front row. No spies. Okay, so I'm used to getting dealt quite a lot of spies in the first round. So let's see. Oh, hang on. These are all archers, right? I got 4 archers with that with the commander's horn effect. Should smash it. So let's see if I can win this round without that. Or maybe I should just go straight in for that. No, because she'll pass the moment I do that. You watch. Okay. I'm going to with my leader card. Then I'm going to play this special. This is perfect. So when I play this now, it should, if I've got this right, destroy both of those 14s in the front row. Yes. Okay, that's got us back in the round. Okay, well, I'm going to play the Gaunter O Dimm cards, I think, because in the next round, when I use my medic card, I can resurrect those and hopefully I get them all again. Okay, I had 3 of them. Right, you'll have to forgive me, I'm getting a warning here that you may be experiencing buffering. 1956 error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. But this... So what can I do about it? Bear with me a moment, I'm just having a look at some settings here. Well, next week, on Tuesday actually, and so hopefully that will put an end to nonsense.